It's day 113. It's John McLaughlin. Welcome to the session. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through a bit more of a process to show you what I do to recreate or repurpose my emails that created sales. So I'm going to show you the process. I was just about to do it and I thought, well, I may as well just film this and show everybody what I do. So every day, as you know, I produce or I promote Clickbank products using myleadgensecret. And I've been doing this case study ever since the beginning of January. Let me just go and jump into my stats. So I've been looking at my stats all day and I've had one sale all day, and I've just logged in and had a look and I've now 2 sales. Okay, so it always perks up a little bit when you get a few more sales in. So what's happened, let me just show you. We go to reporting. So from the 1st of January to today, which is 29th of April, okay, just over 30,000 hops, 586 impressions, 55, 55? Is that right? Yeah, 55 new business sales. Okay, conversion rate is 9.39, and I was thinking, okay, we're going to go over the $1,800, and that takes us a bit nearer to $2,000, which is great. Okay, but 1799.77, so I'm being teased right now, but that's okay. So there we go. Right, so in terms of sales, okay, the overall sales, if you look at the rebills, this is new business and recurring business, 84. Okay, so it's 84 people who are interacting with us and what we've got to offer. Okay, so it's a lot of people. It's pretty good. Right, so here's what I do. I go to the dashboard, okay, and I click on the hyperlinked name down here. This takes you it's what I just call the old style of reporting. It's what it used to look like altogether. Actually, for me, there's 3 things that I want. Number 1, I want this number 137 to go over 200. So this is going to be the $200 mark. We're not going to do it this week because remember I've missed a couple of days, which has a big impact on the way sales are come in. So I want $200 here. Okay. On the affiliate side, I'm looking for, we might do it. Okay, it's the 29th today. I want $1,000. Okay, before the end of the month. We're ahead of last month, and every month on month, we've always got better in terms of the overall turnover, sales, and what we've made. So that's really where we're at with that. But anyway, in terms of that reporting, click on this reporting tab up here. And then when it comes to seller and related ID, okay, click on where it says seller and also TID. Okay, so teller and tracking, remember that tracking identification. And what we want is our social sales rep. So we'll click on this down arrow just here, and that will give us all the information, including all those lovely tracking IDs. That's why we put them in. Where do we make sales? We made sales here, 23rd of the 4th, 28th of the 4th, 23rd of the 4th, 25th of the 4th. We know exactly what sales came in and when, and also what emails created those sales. Okay, so it's kind of really, it's really important. So let's have a look. So, yeah, that's why. That's what's thrown me. The date wasn't. Yeah, no, that should be right. It's the beginning. Yeah, it's the beginning of April. There we go. That's better. Right. Social paid. Okay, good. Right. So yesterday we sent out the travel vlog. That converted. Okay, so the next one we've got, this was the 2nd of the 4th. I don't know if we should be able to do it by date. It normally does it by the first letter, which just throws us a little bit sometimes. Let's have a see. Okay, so 1 ml, 2nd of the 4th, that's what we did. Okay, next one is the 4th. 2nd of the 4th, yeah, the 4th. 4th of April. Okay, that's when the next lot, 26, no, we didn't even make any sales on that, that's not wrong. That's not right. Where's the next one? Let's just do this one, look. There we go, that's better. Right, so we should be able to, no, that's not going to work, is it? Right, I'll just go with the sales. Initial sales. Right, 4th of the 4th was yesterday. Well, 3rd of the 3rd of the 4th. Okay, it's going to be 3rd of the 4th. So on account number 3, 3rd of the 4th. So we go to My Lead Gen. We're going to go to our statistics. We're going to go to around where we think the 3rd might be, which is here. And that's what we promoted. Become part of the YouTube film industry. So that's what produced the sale. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to, see if I can, there it is. Okay, so this is what I sent. Okay, and this is the source code. What I'm going to do, I'm going to paste in the source code and then I'm going to edit this. Okay, and I'm going to go through all that. Okay, so that's it. Excellent, job done. We know what's happening. Got a mailing system. We're going to select all our leads and we're going to go to the, copy that. I'm going to paste, no, I don't need to paste it in. Okay, I'm thinking about loading in yesterday's email, don't need to do it because I'm doing the source code. Right, source. So literally all I've done is I've just copied all this source code from when I sent the email originally. I didn't even copy it there. Copy, Control AV. Okay, so this is my email, all formatted exactly how we want it. But what I need to do, remember I said yesterday that you sometimes get a bit lazy because you go, well, it's okay. Email produced sales last time, so it'll do the same this time. Okay, let's make sure it does. Okay, so $9.40 a week, become part of the YouTube film industry. Right, let's have a look at this. So I've been working online for 16 years, coaching people to earn an income online, but a lot of people don't know that I'm a qualified filmmaker and video producer. Yes, I am. Being able to mix video production and earning an online business, earning online is exciting work, which is why I love YouTube. This is why I'm emailing you today. You can earn $9.40. Ooh, that's a good email, that. That's a good email, that. There's a lot of really good ingredients in this email. Personal stuff. This is what I do. This is why I love YouTube. Okay, this is really powerful, this. Now I'm going to put that. I was going to put, and I have a free course coming, but I think it just, oh, I might just leave it as it is. There we go. We changed it. Look. Ta-da! Right, this is why I'm struggling, is because this is a really powerful email. It covers the scope of the criteria which I like to do in email, so it's really personable. It's very much to the point. There's zero waffle in it, and what I'm in danger of doing is just adding waffle for the sake of just changing the email slightly. And this email is already what I would call an A-rated email. It's powerful. Okay. I'm going to go with it, I think. Right, let's just change that. So 1A. I mean, it was sent on the 3rd, and it's now the 29th, so it's a good 3 and a bit weeks. I think we'll be fine. 29th. Okay, right, let's jump on to, that's perfect timing. Let's go on preview. Let's go and hit that. Let's go and make sure everything's good. Oh, that's not good. That's the travel vlogs. That's not good. Right, let's have a quick look at the see if we can put this to get this sorted. Right, so we'll go to the affiliate marketplace, YouTube film industry. See, the link was wrong and yet still made a sale. Oh. Right, so it's short ads. So click here for all short ads. Right, YouTube film industry. Yeah, it's typical. I think, do you know what, I think I actually checked this before and I think the link was right. I think they've got a duplicate link on the actual page. Loading video on YouTube. It's just generic content creators. Let's just see what that says. Fitness. Oh, yeah. This is why you want to check everything before you send it, always. Okay. Food reviews. Yeah. And it's not in the emails, the normal emails. Just have a quick look. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm just going to pause the video because you're not going to be watching my brain cogs go. So I'm going to have a quick look, see if I can find this email, and I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, we're back. Okay, so only a few minutes. Right, I've checked everything on Clickbank, and it's the same. The link is not there. So whether I've made a mistake in uploading it or what, I don't know. But anyway, the other thing as well, the landing page says $9.50 a week, and I had $9.40 a week, so something's amiss there. But it does kind of make sense because it talks about part of the kind of film industry, and it says that we're going to be helping content creators upload content to YouTube. So it is relevant, it is, you know, congruent. So we've changed the 240 to sorry, 940 to 950 to make that relevant. So let's just let's jump and preview it. Okay, so 950 Okay, we'll click on the page, $9.50 per week. So we've got that congruency, and we've got videos on YouTube. So that'll be okay. And yesterday's video was also about travel vlogs, so there is some congruence there as well. It's not ideal because I was positive that it said about the film industry, but whether they've removed the actual page, I don't know. But anyway, well, I'm happy with that at the moment. Okay, so we'll go with that. But again, this email is a really good email. It's a really well written one, if I say so myself. Right, so we've got all the leads selected. We've got $9.50 per week on that, so that's okay. I'm going to use this source code. So I'm going to go send. Right, I'm going to copy this source from here again, just with the slight alterations on it. Copy that. Okay, here we go. We're back. Right, log out of that. Account number 2. Mailing system. Select all leads. Right, change this link for number 2. Okay, and we'll change this link for number 2 as well. See, when you first get going with this, you might spend a bit of time kind of dotting the I's and crossing the T's and making sure everything's good and making sure the whole thing reads right. And you'll click send and you'll go, great, I've got some really great expectations on how this email may perform because I'm really happy with it. And it kind of follows the criteria that John was doing, and John's getting sales. And you might not get sales. That doesn't matter. Okay? I understand what it's like when you put the effort in. I used to take like half an hour on my first account looking at my emails and writing them and rewriting them and making sure they were all done properly, and then never get sales. And you just think, what a lot of waste of nonsense, what a waste of time. Okay, and unfortunately that is not where you want to be. Where you want to be is, okay, I've sent a really good email, I am attracting my audience, and I know I'll get sales because I'm improving my skills. And you've got to just keep going forward all the time in that way. And one of the things I've been writing about today, I've been writing the workbook to go with the affiliate marketing course that I'm doing. What am I doing? Writing all this stuff, okay, for free. It's crazy. Okay, but I mean, currently, what am I on now? Almost 5,149 words. Okay, writing it all out by hand. Well, these 2 fingers. You know, and one of the things I talk about in there is why people quit. Okay, and it's not your, if you're thinking about quitting, or if you know someone, or if you've quit anything in the past, it's not your fault. Okay, it's because the way we're wired, and typically the way that we're wired is for survival. All right, we need to eat, we need shelter, we need to reproduce. Okay, and if we don't get those things, then body starts to say, "Oi, boy, you've got to get your game in place." Okay, so whatever you're doing, if it's not working, you've got to go and do something else. because if you don't, you're either going to die of starvation, or you're going to end up losing your ability to breed or make a family. And this is the way the primitive brain works. And even though we live in a modern society where we don't need to go out and chase tigers or run after a deer for something to eat, we just go to the local restaurant or something, or go to the supermarket. Our primitive brains don't know that. They haven't caught up. They never will, because we're geared and wired for survival. So when it comes to starting a brand new business, let's apply it to this. When you start sending emails with My Lead Gen Secret and your focus is let's get sales, okay, your survival brain will only allow you to do that for so long before it goes, do something else right now. Okay, and you go, okay, I've been doing this for like 2 months, I've not had any sales, I'm gonna do something else. Okay, and depending on how you're wired, your survival brain can kick in after 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. Okay, here's the big massive difference. Let me just check I've for what makes the difference between somebody who is successful, I mean very successful, and somebody that isn't, is getting sales or results within that time frame before that survival brain kicks in. Okay, so if you get those results, then what happens? The brain doesn't go, we're starving to death, we've got to do something, here's a bit of cortisol to get your stress levels going up and get some more to know. What happens is the brain rewards you with dopamine and dopamine and all these endorphins and great feel-good chemicals, and it wires those pathways. Whatever you did and you got results, do more of that. Okay, and every time you do that, you'll feel like this. Okay, and that's what happens. Which is why, and tell me if you've seen this before. You've had professional people who go onto social media going, it's fantastic, I've just made my first sale online ever, I can't tell you how happy I am. Okay, and these are professional people earning 6 figures a year, and you go, how much have you made? And they go, $5. It's fantastic and I love it. Okay, because it's the start and the creation of a new pathway and a new income stream and a new lifestyle completely with one sale. And that's what I say with how do you create success online? You just make $1, and then you make another $1, and then you go on from there. Okay, and so that's really what it is. This is why people quit and why some people stay. That's what I'm talking about. One area that I'm talking about in this book, because I think it's so important that people know this, because when people go, oh yeah, shiny object syndrome, yeah, he's done this or she's done that, or she went from this to that to the next thing, never going to create any success. It's a real lack of understanding, a lack of empathy, and a lack of knowledge about how people are and how people can react to a lack of success or just that struggle. Okay, and if we look at other people that procrastinate, let me just oh damn, I was going to check that, but never mind. People that procrastinate, okay, isn't always a case of I'm lazy or I'm not really sure what I'm doing or whatever. Okay, obviously it can be more deep-rooted problems, but if you're not getting the results that you get and you keep going down that path, and your primal brain has wired that path as bad, it'll be giving you bits of cortisol and giving you stress every time you go down there. Every time you go and log into your emails, okay, there might be a little bit of a bit of stress. Okay, and you don't understand what's happening because it's all subconscious. Consciously going, yeah, I'm going to log in and today is going to be the day and we're going to be good, and I've read my book today and I've done this, but subconsciously you're going, I'm going to pull that trigger any day soon. Okay, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to do something else, and that's how it works. Anyway, hope you got some value from that, because if not, you'd be pretty much bored listening to me waffle on. Right, let's go to Clickbank. Let's refresh the page. Let's see if anything else has come in. not as yet. Okay. What we've got for the month, let me go and have a quick look at the month, because this is something that is what are we on, March 29th. Where are we at? No. I suppose you'd have to look at reporting. There we go. So March 29th, probably about, we're hovering around $700. We'll just see where we are. Oh, 723. Okay, that's all right. So we started from 0, went up, and literally, you know, if you can generate from 0 to say $500 extra every single month within 3 months, that's not a bad little thing. Yeah. You can then use that income to go and fund other things. You can either go and get additional accounts if you want to. You can maybe start other, you know, affiliate marketing businesses or whatever. But here's the thing, is that we started this. I know I started with a lot of leads, but they hadn't really heard from me for, you know, consistently properly. And we started this Clickbank thing from scratch on the 1st of January. So it's not too bad. And then when you consider that we've got income coming in from the myleadgensecret platform as well, if you want more information on that, have a look at the card coming up from there. I know I'm 27 minutes in, but I normally do this a little bit earlier. But have a look at that on how to get started. And yeah, that's going to bring our income to way over $1,000, and well, yeah, and more. I haven't even looked at what I'm bringing in for myleadgen, because I'm concentrating on this. But yeah, we'll probably do a business cash flow forecast and show you what I do, just to keep things on track, where we're going. And but yeah, right now literally we're 113 days in, and we're not even out of Q2 yet. Okay, so it's going to be good. Follow me, follow along. Okay, if you've got accounts right now, literally it's a case of just repeat the process, have a look at your results, improve the process, and then if there's something that you're thinking, maybe I should change that, maybe I should insert a first name, test it and measure it. And obviously what I'm doing, I'm testing, and everything that works for me I'm showing you. Okay, so you can then go and implement it into your own business. And there's enough business around to you know, to sustain everybody. Okay, so nobody should be in a position where they should never really be sharing stuff. I think it's the right thing to do. So there you go. If you got some value from this, hit the subscribe button. Okay, if you're brand new. Okay, if you've you know, put in the search terms affiliate marketing or myleadgensecret affiliate marketing or case study or whatever, then welcome to the channel. Hope you've enjoyed that. Hit the subscribe button, give us a big thumbs up, and if you got some value from that, give us a thumbs up, and by all means, if you've got any questions, drop me a comment below, ask me a question, because I always reply, and it's always positive. Okay, there's always something good to be had from asking questions, because a lot of other people read the same questions, and they can learn as well. So it's really valuable. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the session tomorrow. Bye for now.